Hi there and welcome to another episode of Andy Robinson RC, and cheers for joining us today and checking out the video. Okay, we've got another brand new car for you to check out. This is a Kyosho and it is the Mini Z 4x4 chassis, and as I say, probably fairly obvious to a lot of our regular viewers, it is a Land Rover Defender 90 in the Heritage livery, which is in Grasmere Green, which is a genuine Land Rover body colour. So I picked this up very recently from Inside Line Models, brand new hobby store just opened. They have been on an online store for a good while now, but they've opened up a brand new store. It's on the Fylde Coast, and I shall leave the description of the video all the information for that store, but you should go and check them out. They have some very cool stuff in. And again, I went there. I was really surprised that they'd have these the 4x4 Mini Z's in. So I was mega chuffed to find they had the Land Rover in. They also had the black version as well, but I went for this one because it looks ace. So yeah, that's what we're going to look at today. These Mini Z 4x4s. Now, just so you know that I paid for this all out of my own pocket. It's not sponsored by anyone in any way. In fact, I would say 99 or at least 95% of my videos are all paid for out of my own pocket. So yeah, these aren't cheap. Now again, that's I know it's because they bring them over from Japan for whatever reason. They just seem to be mega expensive. So you're looking at these, they are, I'm trying to think now, they're probably a good 230 quid, around that sort of price tag. Now, there's no way I've not had this for a day or two now and not played with it. So that's why it's not attached in the box there. I have been playing with this already. Anyway, so I'll and also, as well, I'm not even going to pretend, there is the handset for it there. I had it behind me. I'm just going to pull out, what else do you get in the box? I can't remember now. You don't get a great deal in the box. You do get your instruction manual, the vehicle itself and the handset. And you do need your own AA batteries though. And I think, it's 4 AA's in the vehicle itself. I'll just double check how many. I think it's probably 4 in the handset, is it? Yeah, and I've just lied. It is not AA's, it's AAA's. So my bad. Yeah, so all in all, you will need 8 AAA's to make this the Mini Z run. I think that's the same for all the Mini Zs. So yeah, 8 AAA's you need. Now, that's the back of the box there. So I'll have a quick read of that for you. So it is a ladder frame chassis, like a real Land Rover. It's got solid axles front and rear with multi-link suspension. It's a ladder frame chassis. It's got its own battery tray. It's got coil over type shock absorbers, and now these aren't oil ones. Steel link and ball ends. It's got ace steering angle on this. It's really good. It's fully bore raced. It's got a gearbox and it's got the gears. I don't think the metal gears, no they're not. It has a slipper clutch though, which is rather cool. Now what you do get with it is a motor spacer and a range of different pinion gears for altering the gear ratios. So that's cool. I think it goes from a, just saying here actually, a 10-turn pinion. See if I can find it. I did see it. 10-turn pinion up to a 20. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look. No, I'm talking rubbish. You get included with it. You get a 12-turn pinion, 14, 16, 18, and 22 pinions included with it. And you get 3 motor spacers as well. You get A, B, and C, so you can set the correct mesh. So, I mean, that's rather cool. I like that. You get a range of pinion gears with it, which is very cool. So, yeah. So, I mean, you know, I think really for the money, because they are dear over in the UK, I would like to see the fact you actually get a what do you call it? I was going to say Charger, but to be honest, it's triple A's, isn't it? I think ideally, I don't know why they do them on AAA batteries. It'd be better if they had like a battery pack, something like the a little lipo or little NIM pack like the Charisma I've got there does. I think that'd be a bit better. But anyway, we'll go into that. But yeah, so it's a rather cool looking thing. Yeah, oh, there it is. Yeah, 10, 12. So it must have the 10 tooth pinion in it, and then you've got the optional gear ratios. But yeah, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20 tooths. Yeah, required for operation, 4 AAAs for transmit and 4 AAAs for the car. And that's alkaline or NIM. Yeah, 3 types of motor spacers, complete chassis, all built. So yeah, rather cool. And your handset, which is there. So you've got steering dual rates on that. You've got a light unit trim, but but when you get the light set for it, you can fit one. And obviously you've got the steering wheel. So you've got your throttle trim, steering trim, and you've got option for the lights. I think you've got another channel on there. Yeah, channel 4. So that'll be used for your lights. So all good. So fairly basic, but it does everything you want. So let's have a little look. Now I will bring the camera over for this one because it's only 1/27th scale. I thought they were 1/24th at first, but the Charisma, my MSA 1E is 1/24th. So when I looked up what the size of the Mini Zs were, they actually say they're 1/27th. So that's probably about right, really. So, because even the 1/24th is looking a bit bigger than that. But I tell you what is cool. Now, I do love the Charisma. Really enjoyed that. But I tell you what, the detail on the little hard body, and I thought they were Lexan at first, is amazing. The detail on them is brilliant. Door handles, the hinges, the wing mirrors, the front bumpers, the little wing vents, and the side vents there on the wing, sunroof, and even the rear heated window. Absolutely brilliant detail. Absolutely love it. And all the lights, the lenses, and all the detail that's put on is spot on. Really nice. And even at the front there, at the grille, looks great. And I said this is a genuine Land Rover colour. It's in Grassmere Green. And even the wheels have been done to look like them as well. They look a bit like what they call the Wolf wheels on Land Rovers. Or that you could get, the military use the Wolf wheels, but you can buy them and put them on your vehicle. Now, it also has, if you don't know anything about the real Land Rover, it's got a little fake number plate on the side, and it says HUE 166. Now, HUE 166 was the first Series 1 Land Rover ever built, and you can go and see that at Gaydon Motor Museum. So anyway, but that is why the Heritage Edition, they brought these out at the end of the original Defender run when it finished in, I think it was late 2015. They did some in this what they call the Heritage livery, and that's why it's got the number plate of the first Series 1 Land Rover on there. And this colour, the Grassmere Green, is meant to be, it's done to be a similar colour of the original Series 1 Land Rover. So yeah, and it's just really cool, lovely. So I'll say I'll bring that over, and we'll, what do you call it, the camera over, and you can see it more close up. Now, it's got no body clips, but it has got these a little system underneath where you use like piano wire or something, but you just bend the wire and then it unclips itself. So you've got a bit of a knack to do it. I could do with more than 2 fingers, but it's not bad. And it all unclips. So there's your body, comes off, and there's your chassis. So you have got there. You've got a 2-in-1 ESC receiver. Your little servo mounted at the front there with your panhard bar. And yeah, as I say, they're not oil-filled shocks, so they're quite boingy, but still, you know, I mean, the thing's pretty light, so it shouldn't make too much of a problem. I'm sure you could probably get some oil-filled shocks. I did put some on the Charisma. So, but yeah, so very cool. Really liking it. Quality is excellent as always from Kyosho. And yeah, it's great. I was so excited when I saw this in the shop, and that's how it. So, I'd say if you can see that is your top view there. You can see you've got your motor there, 2-in-1 ESC receiver, and you've got the cradle there, which is where your 4 AAA batteries sit. Quick release battery, quick release body holder there at the bottom of the piano, where you just unclip them and the body comes right off. So yeah, tyres are pretty nice and soft. I'd say yeah, they're probably about as soft as the Charisma ones, thereabouts. So yeah, very cool. Again, we will have a running video of this. Now, for the running video, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm either going to do a standalone running video of it, or I am going to pitch it against the Charisma and see how they both get on. So we might do that for the video. But either way, super cool. And had to get one, really. So mainly because it was a Land Rover. I'm a sucker for them. But yeah, absolutely love that. And yeah, body's clipped back on. That's all it does. It just pushes on. But yeah, so I think what we'll do now is to say we've unboxed this. Have I done it right? Oh, I've got the aerial track. What a goo. There we go. That's better. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll bring the camera over, and we'll have a bit of a close up on that, so you can see the details on it. So the detail is fantastic on that. And with my Charisma one, what else have I done to it? I think I just put the alloy shocks on it. I put the alloy oil-filled shocks. I say it's got the brass hex hubs fitted and a bit of extra weight on there, but I think that's all I've done to that pretty much at the minute. Anyway, right. Also as well, I will put the Inside Line Models card next to it, and that's got all their details on there. I will put them in the description of the video as well. Anyway, let's take a closer look. Now this time I'm hoping I don't go and knock the light off out of the front, which I've done in a few videos now, so wish me luck. So let's just, you know what I'm going to do, moving that light well out of the way. Right, there we go. So, how cool is that? But look at the detail on it, it is amazing. You know, I've seen pictures and whatnot, but I've never been that close up to a Mini Z, and it's just you know, all the light lenses, which you can say you can get little LED kits for them. All the lenses, all the grill badge as well is done really well. Just the attention to detail. I say, in the vents in the wings, you've got the actual door handles on there, the wing mirrors. We still call them wing mirrors, but the the mirrors, the little hinges on it. Now, actually, usually on a Land Rover Defender they would be body coloured, but on the Heritage edition they did put them in silver on the real car, and they've done it on the model car as well. That replicates the galvanised hinges on the Series 1 Land Rover. Look at that. I mean, how cool is that? It's got like a fake heated window on it as well, and the number plate at the back that says Land Rover. You've got the rear view, you've got the plate, rear number plate light, you've got all the little indicators, brake lights and light reflectors on there. The cross member in black. It is just ace. Sorry, I'm getting in the way there. Yeah, can't get it. How cool is that? It is wicked. So yeah, you need to, if you haven't already, if you want to see this running, you need to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That'd be much appreciated. Loads of content coming. And also, if you haven't, please consider finding us on Facebook and Instagram under Andy Robinson RC. And here are the details for Inside Line Models. I recommend you go and check them out. So I'll just hold that there. But I say I'll put all the details in the video description as well. Right, that's me going for now. Cheers for checking this one out. Much appreciated as always. And we'll see you soon. Take care. Look after yourselves. See you later.